All right, veterans, make sure that you stop after the race on the front straightaway because we're going to give $50 to the oldest veteran in the race and $50 to the highest non-racing veteran in the race, as well as trophy presentation and everything else. Veterans, bring them to the front straightaway, y'all. Veterans racers, bring them to the front straightaway. Line them up behind the pace car. Coming down the front straightaway now, you got some of your veterans and first responders. 17 entries into tonight's race. So you want to tell them 2 laps? Yeah, cool. All right, veterans, we're going to do 2 pace laps to make sure that all the transponders are working correctly. Again, veterans out there on the front straightaway, all the veterans and first responders in this race. We will be doing 2 pace laps to make sure that all the transponders pick up on the way by. Don't pass the pace car. Starting on the front row in the number 23, an Army veteran, David Lavagnino. I'm going to try not to butcher y'all's names. Looks like up there on the outside pole, the number 11Z, a U.S. Marine veteran, Ralph McCamey. Inside second row in number 27, another Marine, Bree Edwards. Y'all can clap for him now. Come on now. The number 25, outside second row, an Army veteran, Kaylin Hill. Inside third row, the number 97, he's an EMT first responder. That's Devin Curl. Looks like outside of that third row, the number 10, Mark Alsum, Army veteran. Inside on the fourth row, Army veteran Joe Alvello. Outside of him, in the number 5, Air Force veteran Rob Giffen. Going back to the next row in the number 17, he's a sheriff. He was just presenting colors. That's Matt Goff. Outside of him in the number 22. Figures I don't have the name up here, but I know who that is. Or number 24. 24, Dave Holly. Spider-Man, Army veteran. Going back another row, the number 13, Jay, Army veteran John Townsend. Outside of him in the number 5, Air Force veteran Billy Myers. I might have missed one there. That number 0. I did. Air Force veteran Brandon Watson. Going back another row, the 166, Army veteran Cody Bryson. The 669 back there, that's Chris Groy, the Army veteran. Then the number 6 of Evan Land, another sheriff out there with us tonight. And starting on the tail, Papa Sig in the number 28. These guys and girls are going to have 15 laps to decide who is the best veteran out there, or EMT, or sheriff. Y'all make sure y'all don't run into the wrong person. Y'all got a couple sheriffs in the race out there tonight. Check who you put your bumper to. Again, 2 pace laps. Make sure all the transponders pick up. This is going to be a 15-lap feature event. We'd like all of y'all to stop on the front stretch after the race, grab a trophy, and get a quick group picture, because this night is for y'all. We rained out on Memorial Day weekend when we were trying to get this race in before, so that's why we're doing it tonight, in case y'all are wondering what's going on out there. And they're getting them fired up here. Big thanks to our pace car, the car 54. Plymouth Belvedere. He's pulling the rope on it, trying to get her fired up. I got a couple of them shutting down. You got first-time racers. You got some first-time racers out there. You got some seasoned veterans out there. But the biggest thing is they're all veterans out there. We're first responders, and we want to show them all a little respect tonight, giving them a good night of racing. And another 20 from Papa Sig. $30 for second, 20 for third. Papa Sig, of course, in Old Fart Racing, making sure that everybody here got a trophy tonight. Got some really nice ones. You'll see them in the trophy presentation on the front straightaway. So the pole sitter has never raced before. And Ralph on the outside there has been racing as long as I've known what a go-kart looks like. We'll get a transponder pickup here, pickup check on this pass by, make sure everybody's transponder is working. We do this race twice a year, Memorial Day weekend and Veterans Day weekend in November. We got rained out the first go around, but we're going to get ready to try to do this one more time. It looks like we're going to be ready to go green this time by. Maybe next time by. We'll see if the pace car floors it and takes off. Might shotgun the field. All right, we're going to go green next time by. Pace car pulling in. Field getting ready to go green. Flagman Colton Mitchell taking a deep breath. Announcer hitting his inhaler. Trust me, folks, the jokes don't get no better as the night goes on. Down the back straightaway. The Lava Man in the 23 on the pole. And here comes that green flag, and we're going racing in the Veterans First Responders race. Down into turn one, the 23 is going to be your leader. Here comes a challenge down the inside from the 25 of Kalen Hill. Kalen Hill going to the point. That's an Army veteran out front. Going to lead the first lap. 4 wide down the front straightaway. Mark Awesome in that number 10 machine, looking for some running room. Side by side with it looks like Matt, I believe that's Matt Goff out there. We got 2 around in turn one. And the caution flag's gonna fly. Actually, that was Matt Goff in the accident over there. Goff and Alvello getting together in turn number 2. Now, we got the transponders on them for this. Usually we hand score everything, but we want to make sure that they all got a pretty good shake on this one. Rookies Want to make sure that the rookies are working their way over to the grid. This is a 15-lap race, and yes, there will be a trophy presentation, but we want to make sure that y'all are ready to come out, as we do know that there is some not so nice weather in the area coming in. This is features only tonight. Normally they have a heat race or something to figure it all out. But tonight it was luck of the draw. Some people drew a little better than others. Some of you guys know you can draw something in the 90s. So they'll get them all lined up. You got Bill back there on the back straightaway. Jessica got the numbers off the screen there. It looks like that number 25 of Kaylin Hill will be your leader. The 23, the Lava Man. You got Army first and second. You got your first Marine, or first Marine with Ralph McCamey in third. Mark Alsom, another Army, fourth. Devin Curl, your first responder out there, flying that American flag. He's an EMT. He'll be going off in fifth on this restart. Right behind him, the number 5. The 5W, Rob Giffen. He's an Air Force veteran. Rob will be in an open wheel modified tomorrow night over at Volusia. Coming over here to race a go-kart with us tonight. Next in line, the number 27 of Bree Edwards, a Marine. Looks like the 24 of Dave Holly, the Spider-Man, your Army veteran, following in back there. We've seen Dave Holly wheel some street stocks, under stocks around the track a bunch of times, and he put up $50 to the oldest veteran in the race tonight. And we won't tell him since he can't hear us, but Papa Sig is going to get that $50. He is 75 years old. Ralph McCamey was right behind him at 74 years old. So right now, the highest position non-racer is actually in second, and they're right there in second and third. Actually, I believe your leader is also a non-racer. So we'll have to verify that, but it looks like your top 3 right now, all non-racers. That's $50 for highest finishing non-racer, so. We've got 1 lap in the books, 14 to go in this Veterans First Responders race. Got them Predators ready to roll one more time. And you'll see almost all of these karts back out here later on in the regular Predator feature with their regular drivers. A lot of these karts, guys gave up their seats tonight so that the Veterans and First Responders would have a ride. Kaylin Hill going to lead him back around to green. Slowly, very slowly. Looks over the shoulder, sees where everybody's at. And once that green flag flies, it's race on. A 27 kart back there. Bree Edwards. Bree was ready to go when the flag was flying. Somebody was looking across the track and making sure when it was game on. We got some smoke. We got one around. The number 5. Looks like Rob Giffen taking an e-ticket ride over at turn number 2. Gets it going, keeps them green. Kaylin Hill stretching out that lead now. Here comes Ralph McCamey down the inside, 74 years old, taking it to second place. He's got Mark Alsom trying to take that third position now. Devin Curl, he'll be flagging a lot of the rest of our races tonight in that number 97. He's going to try to bring it up to fourth. McCamey covering that bottom line good. Looks like Alsom might have a little more speed. Let's see if Alsom tries to move him up the track. Here he goes. Alsom to the bottom in that number 10. McCamey says, no way, not yet. McCamey pulls it back down, all the while out front. Kalen Hill pulling away. McCamey holding on to that second position. Checks over his left shoulder. Alsom looking to the top side. He's going to pull it back around. He's getting some good runs on the bottom of four. McCamey laying a little bit of fiberglass to him there, trying to hold him down. Here, Alsom gets by. Here comes Curl going for third, and Curl's going to eat the dirt bank on that one. McCamey says, no way, kid, I'm staying right here. Hill has pulled away now. You've got Alsom in second, McCamey in third. The 166 on big mover right now, Cody Bryson. He's bringing it up there. Challenging now for the fourth position. He's to the inside of Curl and give that position to Bryson. Halfway home, Kalen Hill in that number 25 with a straightaway lead. Awesome. He's going to need a caution, and he may get it. Nope. Billy Myers pulling it to the infield, gets it to a safe spot, so no caution. Halfway home in this veterans and first responders race, and Kalen Hill showing the way, going to start lapping some traffic now, pulling up on El Velo, going to get by right there. Alsom still second. Now give third place to Cody Bryson. Cody Bryson runs a mini sprint here on Saturday nights, and he has pulled it up into the third position. McCamey trying to hold back Curl, but Curl to the outside now. McCamey's got a good line down there in the bottom. Let's see if he can hold him back. Looks like the zero of Brandon Watson is now to the back bumper of McCamey. He gets by Curl. We've got one looking like it's going to stop on the top of turn 4. That's Papa Sig. If he doesn't get clear, that's going to gather it back up, and it does. Papa Sig bringing out the caution, and Kalen Hill's big lead is gone. If this race would have stayed green, I don't think anybody would have been catching him. But awesome now with new life. Cody Bryson. You got some contenders now that have moved up through the pack. And we'll get Papa Sig taken back to the pits there. Looks like he's going to take a ride on the back of the tow vehicle. Here goes Papa Sig, taking a ride to the pits. Not the way he wanted the veterans race to end tonight. Hopefully he's got enough time to get it back together for his feature event. So when we go back to green, Kalen Hill in that number 25 is going to be your leader. Mark Alsom in that number 10. Second, Cody Bryson in the 166 third. Ralph McCamey going to try to look to get back into the big trophy positions. The 669, Chris Graw. Up to 5th. 97B, Devin Curl, your flagman. Sits there in 6th. He'll have Brandon Watson right behind him in 7th. Watson, always a contender in these races. The 17, Matt Goff. One of our guys that presented colors. Now out here in the race. Number 5 of Rob Giffen. He's all the way back up. All the way back up to 9th now. At 27 of Bree Edwards. Watch Bree. She had a heck of a restart the last time. Got her a couple positions on that one. 24 out there. David Holly, the Spider-Man. The 23. David Lavagnino. We've got 10 in the books. Flagman coming back up. They're going to try to get him green next time by. Billy Meyer back running again. He's bouncing in the seat, ready to get this thing going. We hooked Billy up with a brand new red, white, and blue seat cover today from TZ Motorsports. Billy, a big supporter of the track, always down there at the scales. Usually one of the first ones here. And I wanted to make sure his cart had some cool gear on it. We didn't have everybody caught up on that one. And Flagman says, next time by. You got your veterans race on the track. Rookies are on deck, followed by Junior 1 and Junior 2. There's 10 in the books, 5 to go on this one. Rookies, make sure you're at the grid. Hill with a good restart. Tries to put a little bit of distance there. That 166, Cody Bryson had a good restart there. Getting by Awesome for the second position. McCamey still right there in 4th. 74 years old. No one anywhere around him is even half his age, but Ralph McCamey hanging right in there with him. Watch that man wheel many outlaw carts over the years. And Ralph still got some race in him there, guys. Yeah, I got Brandon Watson right there behind Ralph in that number 0. And Devin Curl. But this one right now, Kalen Hill got it under control. McCamey with a big run down the inside, going to try to get back to that 3rd position. Awesome drives it all the way off in there. McCamey and Awesome, they traded a little bit of fiberglass the last time earlier. McCamey trying everything he can. Here comes Brandon Watson down the inside now, going to try to get up there to the big trophy position. Reaches over there and puts his hand on his cart. I hope that was a high five. Excuse me, not Watson, but Chris Graw. Graw and Watson's carts look a lot alike. But here comes a checkered flag, and this one's going to go to Kalen Hill. You're a winner. The 166. Going to be second, Awesome third, 669, 11, and 97. Rounding out that top 5. If one of your family members is out here and you want to be in a picture with them, come on down. Catch my breath after getting everybody here. Your winner, Kaylin Hill, first time in a kart in 20 years, or first time racing in 20 years. We'll definitely consider you a non-racer at that point. So, first of all, you got $70 for winning it, and another 50 for the highest racer or non-racer. So, we got a. So Kaylin Hill, Army veteran, first time racing in a long time. Come out here. This is your first time to the Bullring, or?
Actually, yeah, I have never been out here. The last time I raced dirt was in Northeast Georgia, and I've wanted to get out here for a while. Just I work so doggone much, so when I had the invitation, I couldn't pass it up. And I thank my wife for being here, and got my son. So, hey, I had a great time, and thank you guys for letting me participate.
We appreciate you coming out to run with us, and I've seen this kart up front a few times, so you got a good ride on that one, but you dang sure put it where it needed to be.
Therefore, I do need to thank Mr. Tommy and Travis. I don't see them standing out here, but Tommy and Travis, I greatly appreciate you guys putting me in this ride.
Congratulations on the win. Enjoy that trophy, man. And let's find our second place here. I'll get around. Second place, Cody Bryson. You got yourself a $30 payday. I mean, I don't know if that's mini sprint money right there. That might get you a lug nut, right? I mean, it'll get you in tomorrow night. Who do you want to thank, man?
Of course, Brandon Watson for letting me borrow the cart. Chris for letting me borrow the clutch. It was just kind of thrown together last second last night. We decided to come out and run, and it had to start super deep, 7th row, so it was kind of good coming up all the way to second.
Well, you made some good moves coming through. We appreciate you coming out to run with us. I'm looking for your branch here. Army again. We got Army all up front here. Let's see where's Mr. Awesome. Army takes top 3, y'all. So I heard some trash talk earlier, but Army takes top 3. Got yourself a 20 spot, took the long ride up here, drove it up to 3rd, had some fast carts around you, and got you a little dirt dinner there. Who you want to thank, man?
I want to thank Brian LaFrance for throwing me in his car the 2nd year in a row, letting me drive it. TZ Motorsports, Marion County Speedway. My wife and kids at home for letting me take off every weekend and go racing and putting up with it. My old man, good night.
Hey, man, good run out there. Y'all got to trade some fiberglass, a little bit of paint, and have some fun, man. Thank you for coming to race with us.
Thank you for putting it on, sir.
I got one more award here. Is Papa Sig still down here? Papa Sig, 75 years old, oldest man in the race. That is yours. Engine loss. I bet there's one of these carts that might not be in the feature that either lets you use a motor or maybe put you in there. They know you wheel it up.
They'd never get the weight on there for me.
Okay, so somebody with some lead and another short pedals, everything else. We want to give a big round of applause to all these veterans and first responders out here. Thank them for coming out and running with us tonight. Ralph, I got to say something to Ralph here. Ralph,
I got lost.
Got lost? You were having more fun than I've seen you have in years.
Kids were pushing on me and shoving me, and I thought, you got 40 feet, go around me. What the heck?
Ralph McCabe, he's been in go-karts for years. Always watched him wheel the outlaw carts. Coming back to run with us tonight. It was an honor to have you out here running with us tonight, Ralph. So we got a whole bunch of pictures out here. Hey, Joe Avello, he wants to say hi to somebody.
Hey, Mom, I love you, and get better, and you're the best of the world. Love you.
And that is pretty much the balance of our. Well, if anybody else got anybody they want to thank real quick while they're down here, I mean, we'll give you 2 minutes on the camera as we're pulling them in. Make sure you turn in your transponders because she's got your driver's license up in the tower. Oh, Taylor Morgan's on the front straightaway. Hey, Taylor's mom. And with that, we'll move on to our rookies. So rookies, as they're coming off the track, y'all can bring them on. Rookies, bring them down to the front stretch. Rookies to the front stretch. Again, this is a features only kind of night. We've got weather in the area. Yeah, we'll give a little bit extra time to our first responders and our veterans, though. Got your rookies on the front straightaway now. Junior 1, you should be in staging, followed by Junior 2. Junior 1, then Junior 2 in staging. The number 5, Ethan Warden, going to be sitting on the pole here. Larson Moynihan, outside pole. Jacob Warner in the number 12, inside second row. Weston Elwood, he's right there on the outside of the second row. And the number 41 of Bradley Horton, he's going to be on the tail. I am going to mispronounce everybody's name tonight. It sounds fancier when you say Moynihan, though, don't it? I mean, it's like fancy fast. All right, they're firing them up. Let's get this rookie race underway. Andy, turn 4. Turn 4, clear turn 4, please. Could you please clear turn 4 down there? Someone let them know to clear turn 4. That'd be great. Y'all are going to be really surprised when these kids get to turn 4, aren't you? Can somebody down there in turn 4 holler across the track? They can't hear us, I guess, and let them know we're about to go green. Waiting on y'all, turn 4. Waiting on y'all. Warden and Monahan. Green flag. And Brock is underway. Ethan Warden out front, Jacob Warner in second, Monahan third, Elwood fourth. Around the outside, here comes Warner. Side by side with Warden down the front straightaway. They're going to run him down into turn 1 side by side. Warner wants that inside line. He's going to get it. Here comes Monahan. Around the outside, he's going to bring it up to second. Warden going to try to get a big run down the back straightaway. He's got Elwood to the outside. Elwood and that number 28 going to drive it down into third. Here comes Monahan. Trying to make a challenge at Warner, but Warner, he's going to lead it down into turn 1. They're going to come up on the lap cart of Brock Horton here pretty quick. See if everybody can clear. It looks like they're all going to swing high. Everybody doing a good job getting by in this rookie division. Junior 1, make sure you're at the grid. Junior 1, make sure you're at the grid. Warner, still your leader. Monahan in second. Little bump going out into turn 3. And Warner's going to lead this lap as well. Side-by-side battle for third position. Elwood still out there. Now Monahan's to the bottom. They're trading a little bit of paint. Monahan, Warner side-by-side. Who's going to lift first going down into turn 3? It looks like Monahan's going to have the position. They're going to swing him out, though, and down the front straightaway. Warner not giving an inch. He's trying to hold on, riding that outside line. Now Monahan clears him. Warner is going to try to pull back up on him now. 4 rookies right here together putting on a show for y'all tonight. These are 5 to 8-year-olds out there on the track with a red restrictor plate. And they are absolutely, you can throw a towel over all of them. Warner back down to the bottom. goes back to the front. Monahan fighting back on the outside. Here comes Warden down the inside. Everybody clearing the car to Brock Horton one more time. Jacob Warner back to the front. Here comes Monahan and Elwood and Warden still side by side racing back there. Now Warden looking to the bottom of Monahan. Laps winding down here. 2 to go. Jacob Warner out front in that number 12. Monahan going to try to get another shot at him. Monahan noses it up just a little bit up off of 2. Down the back straightaway. It's still Jacob Warner out front. Little bit sideways, loses some momentum, but he's able to hold on. White flag in the air. Jacob Warner trying to put it in victory lane out front. There's that lap cart one more time. Everybody's done a really good job of clearing him. Brock has held his line. Everybody's together. There's some contact. Now the front straightaway. Warner is going to win. And it was really close for second right there. Looks like Monahan was going for it. Lost it right there at the last second with the lap cart. But what a race these kids just put on for you out here. They said Jacob's dad just pulled in the gate, so we're going to try to give him a minute to get down here and celebrate with his son. Just in time. Five was second, and 28 was third. All right, Junior 1, make sure you're at the grid, followed by Junior 2. We're going to get some rookie interviews here. Got the fist pump for first. Ethan Warden, second place tonight. You and Mr. Elwood here. Boy, y'all were side by side almost the whole race. Who do you want to thank, bud?
My mom, my dad, Logan, Kryptonite Speed Shop, and Infinity Farms.
Infinity Farms. Good job tonight, man. Weston. Man, y'all, you were on the outside almost all night showing them guys how to use the outside line. These older racers out here better been watching, learning how to use that outside like you were, bud. Great job out there. Who do you want to thank tonight?
My papa, my cousin, and my dad.
Good job, man. Weston Elwood with the third position. And your winner tonight. Just in the nick of time. Got that red, white, and blue on, folks. That's what put him up front, ain't it? No, it wasn't what put you up. Was it that really cool body you got? No? Luck. Luck. I didn't see any luck out there. I seen you driving the wheels off. I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised they're still in the cart the way you drove them off there. But good job tonight. Who do you want to thank?
My dad, my mom, my brother, my sister, my Uncle Dylan, and
You can look over your shoulder and check the whole line. Make sure you got everybody.
James and Harold, and Vanessa and Matt.
Well, you did an awesome job out there tonight. Congratulations on your big win. Jacob Warner, victory lane. Coming up next, your Junior 1 division. So the winner of that race, and actually the top 4, all getting $20. So pretty much everybody in the rookie division, almost everybody got their money back tonight. And that was courtesy of Quality Marine Surplus putting up the money for the winner. They put up the money for the winner in all of our junior divisions. And then Townsend Field Dirt and Site Prep. Townsend Field Dirt and Site Prep putting $20 to your second, third, and fourth place finishers. Coming up next year, Junior 1 division, Junior 1. Coming out next year, Junior 1 division, Junior 2. You should be at the grid ready to go behind them. Junior 2, then Junior 3. Junior 2, then Junior 3 at the grid. If you haven't visited the TZ Motorsports Parts trailer, it's parked out there on the outside of Turn 1. Please support our parts trailer. It's what keeps these karts and these races going here on Friday nights. Right beside them is Curbside Cuisine. Curbside Cuisine. Every meal you purchase, a portion of that goes towards our points fund. Curbside Cuisine. They're open over there. Not a whole big line. Right there on the other side of the police car. So the car 54 car. Check them out. Jackson Hazelou on the pole tonight. He's got Tucker Tire on the outside of him there in that number 151. They're waiting on the 2x4 Wyatt Green to get with the pack there. And the 77 Colton Gamble. Junior 2, make sure you're at the grid. Junior 2, make sure you're at the grid. Junior 3, you're right behind them. And once again, features only tonight. Watching that radar, we need you folks to be getting over to the grid. Please be getting over there when it's time. We'll try to make these interviews as quick as we can. Of course, we wanted to make sure that our veterans got their due time, and our rookies, that was a big night for them. So want to make sure that we get everybody in here tonight.
Maybe all our prayer warriors out there could really use some good prayers to keep the rain away. Something up with Izzy English's cart, that number 4.
Junior 1 coming around. And we're going to turn them loose here. We got to get this show going. Jackson Hazelou is going to take it to the lead. Colton Gamble, Tucker Tire, your top 3. The 2x4 Wyatt Green pulling it down into 4th place is the English in that number 4. She'll be in 5th. And the leader here on lap number 1, Jackson Hazelou. Junior 2, make sure you bring it to the grid. Junior 2, you're at the grid. Tonight's winner in the Junior 1 division. Gonna get $25 courtesy of Quality Marine Surplus. Quality Marine Surplus over in Homosassa Springs. Take care of all your marine needs. Get your boat fixed up. Old Fart Racing, making sure all these kids have trophies. And Jackson Hazelou, he's looking to take himself a first place win home tonight. Colton Gamble in that number 77. Gonna try to run him down here. Junior 2, make sure you're at the grid in the Junior 2 division. Hazelou closing in pretty quick on the lap cart of Wyatt Green. Green moves down to the bottom. Everybody's getting by pretty nicely. Working out good. And Hazelou now about a 6-7 cart length lead over Gamble. Jackson, always a smooth runner. Got them that Earnhardt paint scheme on there. Got himself his stickers all made there at TZ Motorsports. Danielle taking care of him. He said he wanted to look like Earnhardt, and well, it looks like Earnhardt out there. Halfway home, Junior 1 division. Jackson Hazelou still your leader. Colton Gamble in that orange number 77, trying to find a little more speed. They're pretty level with each other, same speed right now. As the laps wind down, Colton generally gets faster and faster. And we'll see if he can close that gap up. Jackson likes himself a little bit of sideways racing. And this track is a little slick tonight. We have had several inches of rain here over the course of the week. And sure hoping we don't see any more as we're trying to get this show in tonight. Hazelou with a little wobble off the top of turn 2 there. Gathers it up though and didn't seem to slow him down any. Jackson Hazelou leading this race. Junior 2, make sure you're at the grid. Junior 2, you're at the grid. Hazelou now coming up on the lap car to Wyatt Green. Clears him to the outside. 2 laps to go, this time by 2 more for Jackson Hazelou. Can Colton Gamble run him down? We'll be looking at the white flag the next time by in this Junior 1 division. Jackson's got 1 more lap. He'll drive it down through 1 and 2. He may catch the car to Vizzy English. Yeah, he's going to catch her going down into 3. Looks like you have plenty of room on the high side. Down through 3 and 4. Checkered flags in the air. Jackson Hazelou is going to be your feature winner in Junior 1. Colton Gamble second. Tucker Tire third. Izzy English and Wyatt Green rounding out your field of Junior 1 racers. Let's make sure we got those Junior 2s ready to roll as soon as we got this interviews done here. We'll get some interviews in here. Looks like Tucker's ready to go. Tucker Tire got yourself a 3rd place finish tonight. Who do you want to thank, bud?
My dad, my pampa, my sponsor, and everybody in my family.
She's got a list behind you. Hold on.
DNMS equipment.
DNS Equipment Repair. We got it. All right, good job. Tucker Tire, third place finish tonight. Mr. Gamble, second place tonight. That pipe right there, that's pretty hot, isn't it? Your elbow okay? Who do you want to thank tonight?
My dad, my papa, my mom, my little sister, my brother, Corey, Cameron, Kryptonite Speed Shop, RPM Engines.
Did you memorize all that? It's not even on the side of the cart.
Berry tree service. I see that on the side of the car. Tree removal. That's the only one I even knew. And you didn't even get to them yet. How many more are there?
Berry tree removal. And my grandma. And
I think you got them, man. You got it memorized. You got this interview thing down. Good job out there tonight, Colton.
Jackson, you been working on your interview skills? You ready to go? I like that cross on your jacket. That's pretty cool, man. Who you want to thank tonight?
I want to thank my dad and God.
That pretty much covers it. Good job, Jackson. Jackson Hasloo, your feature winner in the Junior 1 division. Coming up next, your Junior 2s. Coming out next, your Junior 2 division. Junior 3, you should be at the grid, followed by Wing Champ. Junior 3, followed by Wing Champ. Junior 2 on the track now. Junior 3, you should be on the grid ready to go. Junior 3, you should be on the grid ready to go. Followed by the Wing Champs. Looks like we got one shut down over there in turn number 1, or turn number 2. Junior 2 division on the track now. You got Zachary on the pole, Stout outside pole, Terry inside second row, Lloyd outside of him. You got Randy Smith back there on the back row. He won't stay there long. And Maturko in the number 11. Green flag's out. Stout going to win that race down to turn number 1. Down through turn number 1. Stout with a big run off of turn 2 there. Going to put a little bit of distance between himself and Zachary. Zachary runs it off into the corner there. They're going to be trading around. Looks like Terry and Zachary, a little bit of contact there. Here comes Randy Smith. Randy Smith to third, but here comes Mason Terry back to the inside of Randy Smith. Stout still your leader. Trip Stout. Looking good out front, that number 3. Down to turn number 1. Zachary slides up the track a little bit, loses a little bit of ground. Stout has a really good line down through 1 and 2. Here comes Randy Smith down to the bottom, but Mason Terry in that number 3 holds the line and holds the position. They're making Randy work for it tonight. Randy down to the inside. Smith going to take it to third, but here comes Terry back down the outside. Terry not ready to give up that third position yet. Mason Terry holding it tight there on that outside line. Terry's going to look to the bottom now. He goes to the bottom of Zachary, gets across the dirt bank. Zachary up. Here comes Randy Smith in the number 8 back to the bottom again. Zachary way out high this time. Terry was looking to the bottom. This has allowed Trip Stout to get out there a little bit on that number 3. Zachary taking a lot longer route around the track, and Mason Terry jumps the dirt bank going into turn number 1, and it looks like he's hung up. He was a good 1.5 feet onto the dirt bank there, and they don't handle real good with the left side wheels off the ground. So Mason Terry bringing out the caution flag. He was going for it. And he put so many laps tonight to get it in there, and Mason Terry was ready for it. Junior 3, you're on deck, followed by Wing Champ, then Run What You Brung. Junior 3, Wing Champ, and Run What You Brung. Mason got a good one on top of the bank down there, didn't he? Trip Stout. That number 3. He's not here every week, but when he is, he makes the most of it. We've seen him win them here and at Volusia, and I'm sure he's probably won some at some other tracks, but that's the 2 that I frequent the most that I've seen him at, and Trip always in contention for the win. We'll let him get back around there and get back up to the front of the pack. He'll have Zachary in second and Smith in third when we go back green. Randy Smith, always in contention for the win in Junior 2 and in Junior 3. Randy was your champion last year. We've allowed him to move up and run against some of the older kids. But he's still the right age for a while for Junior 2, so. Give a mention to the number 11, a Maturco. Good strong run tonight. Slate Lloyd out there, the number 21. Gonna mix it up with him a little bit. Green flag is out. Trip Stout. Gonna lead him down to turn number 1. Trip just has the right line for this kind of surface right now.
Covers that groove up really nicely, all kinds of speed. Zachary got into the back of him there. Backs out, lets him go. Stout knows that he needs to whoa it up down there in turn 3. Zachary had a big run that last time. I'm sure they'll have a different look this go around. Everybody entering a little bit different there.
Now Stout with a pretty nice little lead. Randy Smith checks to the bottom, but he checks up as Zachary was able to bring it back down. Here comes Mason Terry. He's going to try to get back to Randy Smith. That's where the battle was when he got on top of the dirt bank, and he's making his way back to him. Randy Smith slides up to the back bumper of Zachary. Not able to do anything with him that time, and meanwhile, Stout now pulls out to about a 3 or 4 car length lead. Randy Smith to the bottom now, looking for that second position, and give it, well, not quite yet. They're still side by side. He leaned on Zachary at the corner, and it looks like he lost momentum there. Zachary was able to pull back down on the back straightaway. 2 to go this time by Stout, your leader. He's got this one well under control. The race is for second. Randy Smith with a big run, but has to lift up as he pulls up to the back bumper of Zachary. He's going to try again, and the caution flag is out. Lloyd in the number 21. He's in the dirt bank down here on the bottom of turn number 4. Lloyd back underway now. Now Terry shut down on the top of turn number 2. They're out there trying to pull start him. He'll definitely want it to be right there in the mix as he had made his way back to 4th position. Junior 3, you should be at the grid ready to go, followed by Wing Champs and then Run What You Brung. Junior 3, Wing Champs and Run What You Brung. All right, we were not green yet. Still not green. We'll get them on the line back up. Everybody goes where they know. And they're in line. We'll try to get them green the next time by here.
They're gonna.
At caution, Mason Terry jumped the start. Didn't want to pile them up here on the front straightaway by immediately going. And we'll put them back where they go. We'll go green next time by. Mason wisely drops back off this time. And we'll go green flag racing. Trip Stout, your leader. He's led it from flag to flag. Here comes Randy Smith down the inside. This time it don't look like Zachary's going to have anywhere to fight back. Randy runs him all the way up the track on that one. White flag out this time by for Trip Stout. Randy Smith and Zachary. Zachary back to the bottom. Gets a little bit of it back on that one. There was some nastiness down the back straightaway last time with Randy Smith and Zachary. But this one is going to be all Trip Stout. Trip Stout, your winner. Zachary second, Smith third, Maturko, Terry, and Lloyd rounding out your field. Junior 3, you're on deck. Junior 3.
You know the best look in racing is when there's no mud on your front end and there's mud on everybody else's. You led from flag to flag tonight. Great job out there. I know you got some people you want to thank.
I would like to thank Volusia, Top Gun, my mom, my dad, and Ben.
Oh, you pretty much got them covered. Great job out there tonight, man. That's a tough track to run on, and you had that line nailed down. Zachary, second place tonight. You and Randy were trading a little bit of I'd say paint, but you don't have any paint on the cart. But y'all were trading some stickers back and forth, and y'all are having way too much fun for that second position there. Who do you want to thank tonight?
I want to thank Charles Smith for helping me in the pits, Tornado Racing for building my motor, and my family, and my friend here for supporting me.
She didn't bring a dog tonight.
Well, that takes away from the help.
Hey, which way? Good job out there tonight, Zach. Have y'all got the picture? All right, picture person. Junior 3 coming on the track now. Your Junior 3 division on the track now. Hannah Smith on the pole. Randy Smith, fresh off that third place finish in the last one. Not a good start. As we know, the flagman starts the race. Or at least is kind of supposed to start the race. But you got brother and sister on the front row. And they are really not wanting anybody else to get a shot at this. Randy Smith to the early lead. Hannah Smith second. All right, you got Randy Smith out front, Hannah Smith second. Jordan Hedge in that number 14, riding third. Had to make sure which 14 was which. Timothy Zachary in the number 77, he'll be in fourth. The other number 14, the black one, that's Madison Starling, and the 54, that's Jace Rife. Randy Smith trying to avenge what happened in the Junior 2 race, looking for a win tonight here in Junior 3. Checks over the shoulder to see where Sister Hannah is. Hedge in that orange number 14, bounces it out a little bit there, gathers it back up. Still got Zachary right there behind him. Wing Champ, you are on deck, followed by Run What You Brung. Wing Champ and Run What You Brung. Randy Smith continuing to lead this one. Sister Hannah right there behind him. They are on the exact same cart with pretty much the exact same motor. And we know they pretty much got the same tires underneath of them. So it's sister versus brother for the first and second position. Jordan Hedge. He's running pretty nice there. No, I don't want to jinx him there. I said he was running good. He lost it there, turn 2 for a second. Gathered it back up, saved it. Zachary backed out. Kind of just let him do his thing. Zachary being awful courteous right there on a couple of swerves. Trying not to get any contact out there. We've got one slow down the front straightaway. That's Starling in the number 14. Smith and Smith both getting by the lap carts. Now we're going to come up with the battle for third, getting around the lap carts. Now there's only 2 laps to go for your leader, Randy Smith. It'll be white flag this time by Randy Smith, Hannah Smith, Hedge, and Zachary, your top 4. Randy Smith got this one under control. He's going to take the feature win. Hannah Smith will be second. That battle for third looks like it's going to go to Hedge as Hedge pulls down to the bottom of the lap cart, takes that position. Zachary will be fourth.
Starling and Rife rounding out the field.
Randy Smith with the feature win in the Junior 3 division tonight. Randy, who you want to thank?
Kryptonite Speed Shop, RPM Power, my dad, my stepmom, Corey.
Pretty much all. You got it? You got it covered? Randy Smith, your winner, Junior 3 tonight. Hannah Smith, second place. No good voice? Okay. All right, I'll scratch you. All right, he give you the talk of what everybody you got to thank and all that. Jordan Hedge coming in running third place tonight. Now you got some people you want to thank out there, man.
I would like to thank Jerome Dipple, Ronnie Soltis, Connor Soltis, and Kryptonite.
Well, good run out there tonight, and I hope to see you run back with us again, man. Congrats. You got Wing Champ coming up next, followed by Run What You Brung, then Box Stock 400. Guys, make sure you're at staging and ready to go. Want to make sure we get all these features in here. Got your Wing Champ division on the track now. Wing Champ division going green flag racing. You got yourself a full field of Wing Champs here tonight. Joe Alvello raced in the Veterans racing at 222. He's just fell back to second as the Sense Kart has taken the lead. They're going to mix it up real good right here as OJ Seawright's out front. Tim Seawright has brought it to second. Mike Perkins now in that 00. He's up to third. Alvello back to fourth. Virgil Andrews, he was a winner over at Burbank Speedway a couple weeks ago. Out here in that number 10. The number 6, Ron Weiss, coming back to run with us tonight. Wing Champs tonight, sponsored by Townsend, Phil Dirt, and Site Prep. Townsend, Phil Dirt, and Site Prep sponsoring your Wing Champs tonight. We got a caution flag out on the track. Looking to see who's missing. There is a neck brace on the front straightaway. So we'll figure out whose neck is not safe right now. Looks like Seawright stopping to pick it up. Tim Seawright. So that caution will be on the 65 of C, right? He will go to the rear for that one. Got to make sure your safety stuff is safe. Run What You Brung is on deck. We got a treat for you with that one tonight. Not that the Wing Champs aren't a treat with these animal engines flying around here. So again, Wing Champ, sponsored by Townsend Field Dirt Supply or Site Prep tonight. I'm going to say Supply for the rest of my life. He's going to kick me and never sponsor a race again if I can't get it right. Field Dirt and Site Prep. John Townsend sponsored this one tonight. $40 for the winner. I like it when someone comes up and says, tell me a class that don't have a sponsor tonight and we're going to cover it. And that's what Townsend Field Dirt and Site Prep did. Tim Seawright's neck brace is going to put up a bigger fight than he was ready for tonight. Tim's been running the
07 cart here for the last few weeks, the orange one, back into his own cart again.
We go back to green. OJC Wright will be your leader, and Mike Perkins. Mike Perkins, he's got him a couple here. He's going to be right there in second. Alvello looking to get himself a win. After running in our veterans race, he is sitting in third. Seawright, snail's pace, fires in the middle of 3 and 4. Leader has option to fire at that that orange cone over there. And he made the most of it. Perkins now right here with him. Tim Seawright all the way back to third already. Bice with the pass for fourth. Here comes Perkins on the outside. Tim Seawright to the bottom. Gonna try to make it 3 wide down the front straightaway. Down to turn 1. OJ Seawright still your leader. Perkins one groove out, Seawright another groove out. They fan him out down the back straightaway. Wing Champ racing. Here comes Tim Seawright. Drives it all the way off into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to drive it to second. Looking on the outside, making those passes. Tim Seawright working that outside groove. We got one around Alvello. He's around in turn number 2. He's going to keep it going, and we're going to keep this race going. Tim Seawright, OJ Seawright, locking wheels down the front straightaway. Down to turn number 1. Tim Seawright still working that outside groove. That's right, folks. You don't hear that a lot in go-kart racing. It's called a groove on the outside. And Tim Seawright just drove it to the front with him. And here comes OJ. Back to the lead because Tim Seawright's motor has expired. He drove it all the way off in there on its last leg, and something broke in that one. Tim Seawright going for the lead on the outside, putting on a show for us out there, and that kart may have sang its last note. Green flag back out on the track. Kind of a quirky little start there, but Mike Perkins, something happened to him. He pulls it into pits. And we're down to 3. O.J. Seawright, Virgil Andrews, and Joe Alvello. Alvello and Andrews almost getting together. Checkered flag in the air. O.J. Seawright's going to take this one. Alvello and Andrews round out the top 3. The official race with Wing Champs actually ends when they get out of their cart, so Alvello's now the winner. O.J. Seawright. The battle of attrition. You got yourself another win tonight. Got yourself a trophy sitting up there on the thing, and who do you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank the Lord. I want to thank the guy that gave some money for this class tonight. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys for doing all you done, getting the track ready. It was rough, but it was a good night to race anyway. Thank you guys.
Well, we appreciate you coming out to run with us.
Better thank the wife too.
You better thank the wife. That is correct. So O.J. Seawright taking home $40 from Townsend Fill Dirt and Site Prep tonight. He put the extra 40 up here for the winner tonight. Joe Alvello, second place. A battle of attrition out there tonight. But you got yourself a second. You got to run in the veterans race. Now you're out here in this.
You gonna get the whole night in, aren't you? Who do you want to thank, man?
Well, first I got to thank God for everything that I'm being blessed with it, and for taking out my mom out of surgery safe. And for my engine, I got to take thanks OJ, Automobile, and Mike's, Burger, all the guys, even team. That I don't like him that much, but we deal with him. And but now, man, it's been good. I take the points, and definitely my wife. I gotta thank my wife. She's put up with me every night, and dealing with the garage and all the carts. So it's been awesome. And thank you guys for the new dirt.
Well, we appreciate you coming out to run with us tonight. Good run, Joe. Virgil, here on the podium tonight. Who do you want to thank?
Well, first I got to thank God for giving me this opportunity to race tonight. I got to thank Cars Race for a Dream, Mike Perkins, Joe, Uncle OJ, Timmy. I lost my mom back in May.
Virgil lost his mom back in May, and she told him to go racing. So he's going racing. So y'all give Virgil a big round of applause out here, folks. Virgil Andrews, thank you, sir, for coming out and running with us. Yeah, he got his first win a couple weeks ago up at Burbank. Coming out here running third tonight. Coming out on the track. Coming out on the track now. This is your Run What You Brung. Run What You Brung on the track now. Gonna warm up some tires, warm up some engines. Box stock 400, you're on deck. Box stock 400, then Predator 375. Box stock 400, then Predator 375. Make sure you're at the grid and ready to go. We got your Run What You Brung on the track right now. It is exactly what it sounds like. What kind of motor can you bolt to a go-kart frame and have regular go-kart tires and all that good stuff? Still got to be on the 5 or 6 inch tire. Still got to have a regular frame. No suspension. But I don't care what you bolt to it motor-wise. On the pole is Johnny Zachary in that black cart with no number on it. His wife's a scorekeeper, so, you know, she knows who he is. He stepped out of his ride tonight, that number 11. It'll be piloted tonight by none other than Ivan Lloyd Jr. On the outside pole, Billy Newhouse in the 21. Anderson, Tim Zachary, and Dan Donaldson rounding out this field. Johnny Zachary to the front. It's the first time this kart has hit the track with him at the wheel. Picked it up from Dustin Mitch, who no longer running with us. And gonna see what he can do with it. You got Billy Newhouse there in second at 21. Tim Zachary in the number 17. Ivan Lloyd Jr. riding right there in fourth with very little practice. He's around under the dirt bank. Donaldson now up to fourth. Ivan Lloyd getting it back on the track. Out front, Johnny Zachary in that black machine. Seeing what he'll do. A little bit sideways there, losing a little bit of ground, but got it back together. That battle for second. Tim Zachary looking for a way around Newhouse. We got one around on the bank down there. Yellow flag in the air. That's Ivan Lloyd again. Having way too much fun in that number 11. These things are a handful. I jumped in one last week at Burbank and reminded myself just how much horsepower there is. Most of these karts are pushing 70 plus. Put that in perspective, most of your box stock guys, maybe 16, maybe 18 on a good expensive motor. So there's about 4 of them bolted to the side of these. We like the Run What You Brung class. We run it here every time we run, and if you've got something at your house that you think is fast enough, they invite you to bring it on. Many have come, many have tried, and a lot have failed. Plenty of armchair racers out there, though, them couch racers. We'll go back to green. Johnny Zachary will be your leader. Billy Newhouse second. Tim Zachary third. Dan Donaldson in that number 81. That's your guy from Quality Marine Surplus. They're the ones that sponsor the $25 to win for all of our kids' classes. So big thank you to Dan Donaldson and his crew over at Quality Marine Surplus in Homosassa Springs.
Always making sure our kids have a little bit of money to run for. We greatly appreciate them coming out and run with us. And Dan has a hoss on the side of that thing, some kind of a monster motorcycle-style engine. I have no idea what that thing is, but it is a beast. Flagman tells them next time I will go on that green.
Four laps in the books. Down the back straightaway, leader option to fire at the cone in turn number 3. Picks it up a little bit, fires right there, about 50 feet in. And Zachary leading down the front straightaway. Got a battle for 4th setting up. Ivan at Lloyd and Dan Donaldson battling for that 4th position. Johnny Zachary out front, giving this new car a ride. Billy Newhouse trying to find a little more speed. Shane Horton's kart started popping and sputtering there. It looked like it was running pretty good for a minute. And it backed off again. Zachary still out front, Newhouse, and then Tim Zachary. Horton now pulling it in. Johnny Zachary halfway home in this one. Giving that DMR motor a workout. Billy Newhouse, something is broke. He's up the track off the top of turn number 2. Don't know what happened to it. It turned around pretty quick up there. Eased it out, and it looks like Newhouse may be done for the night. They're running out there with the starter. Going to see if they can get Newhouse fired back up. Looks like Billy Newhouse is going to go ahead and pull it in. Green flag back in the air. Johnny Zachary out front. Tim Zachary going to try to throw the challenge in there. Dan Donaldson riding that outside line. Ivan Lloyd Jr. in the number 11, riding there in 4th. Box stock 400, box stock 400, you're on deck. Box stock 400, you're on deck. Followed by Predators in crate. Box stock 400, Predators in crate. Johnny Zachary, your leader. Tim Zachary, second. Ivan Lloyd Jr. looking for that 3rd position. Gonna pull it up to the inside of Dan Donaldson. Donaldson gonna fight back on the outside, riding around, white flag in the air. The battle still for 3rd. Lloyd and Donaldson battling it out back there. Johnny Zachary down into turn number 3 one more time. He made a last-minute decision to jump into this car, and he gets the win with it. Tim Zachary right there for a second. Ivan and Lloyd Jr. third, and Dan Donaldson brings it home in fourth.
Jessica gonna make it.
Johnny Zachary, your winner tonight. Let me get out of the winner. Last minute decision to jump into that cart that you picked up from Dustin Mitch, and looks like it worked.
Yeah, very minor adjustments, but it works. He built a heck of a power plant on there. I'm impressed with it, and the cart didn't need a whole lot, so I'm happy with it.
All right, good job out there tonight, and we'll move on. And I don't know what happened to Billy out there. We have to ask him after a little bit. But Tim Zachary, second place. The nose piece, the dent's gone from where your other crazy son ran you over last week. Anyway, you got second. Who do you want to thank?
All right, TZ Motorsports, right on the front. TZ Motorsports. Yeah, the nose piece was the difference. You see, I could stay up with Johnny. I didn't do a thing to the cart. I'm happy.
It's the Teflon on the nose piece, aerodynamic.
Ivan Lloyd Jr. You got a grin on your face there, right? I know you got to thank somebody or say something about all this fun.
It's Johnny. I got to thank he told me I could drive the black one. Then he come up here and told me I could drive this one here, and that was pretty cool. I got to get one of these.
Well, we'll be glad to have you one every week putting on a show out there with these guys. Thanks for coming out and running with us, man.
Oh, let me get out of the way. You got to get a picture of that bunch together. Coming out of the track now, box stock 400. Got a nice little field of them tonight. Got 8 carts here for your box stock 400 class. Several of these guys we seen run over at Burbank last week. Hey, coming over here to run with us tonight. We'd probably see them back at Burbank next week. Getting that racing in. Blackman says, I don't know what that was, but it wasn't a start. So we'll get them all lined back up here. All right, we'll get them all lined back up here. Y'all have to forgive me on this one. There's a lot of different numbers out there. I got some names here, and we'll try to put them all together. 41, Brian Horton. We know who that is. He goes to the lead. We got the 11 in second. Got Charlie Smith in third. I believe that's Joseph Taylor in the second position. I'm going to go by Facebook on that one. So Horton, Taylor, and Smith, your top three. Fourth place, the 402 of Mike Brunell. And we've got a caution bottom of turn number 4. Somebody finding a dirt bank down there. They got a 460 and a 402. Okay, so Joey Durbin in the 460, and then the 402 of Mike Brunell. And the green flag is back out. Horton, your leader, Smith jumping to the outside, trying to get some ground. He's got contact. They're all three together. Everybody, they all straighten it back out, though. And here comes the one guy with momentum down the back straightaway who was left in it all. We'll see what his number is when he comes by, because the 2D, Dale Durbin, seen them all tangled up down there, made the most of it, and brought it all the way up to third. You got Durbin and Durbin battling for third place right now. Horton, all the while, kind of pulling away on this one. Smith looking to the inside of Durbin. Kimmy now pulling up on Smith's bumper. Second through 6, all right there together. Contact, Smith a little bit sideways, loses some ground. And something's happened to Charlie Smith. He's looking over at the motor. And he's brought it to a stop in the bottom of turn number 3 over there. Predator 375, you're on deck, followed by Crate 375. Predator's in Crate. We got a caution on the track. Charlie Smith in the 123 cart brings out the caution over there. Something not good. He was loose in 2, lost speed. It might have just shut off. Now that erased Horton's lead. Smith going to pull back down in line over here.
Horton will bring it back around the green. Taylor will be second. Dale Durbin now up to third. You've got Joey Durbin out there, Kibby, Smith, and Joey Durbin rounding out the field.
Box stock 400 getting ready to go back to green. Leader option to fire. Horton choosing to do so in the middle of turn 3 and 4, and we're going again. Horton works his way up the track a little bit. Might have been losing momentum, but the 11 of Taylor kind of was sideways behind him and got everybody wound down, so it worked out good for him. It worked out good for Horton anyway. Now, Joey Durbin up to second. We got one onto the dirt bank. Taylor making that lap around. Pulls it back out there and stops. Now what y'all just seen right there was an intentional caution, and if he does it again, we'll black flag him. Because if everybody decided to do that, we would never beat the rain. Sometimes you just got to take your shots. And there's a camera on you, so it can kind of see when you intentionally bring out the caution. He's new here, so we won't ruin his night just yet. But for all you racers that race with us on a regular basis, that's a black flag right there, folks. At most tracks anymore. He'll go back and watch the video and hear about it later. Ryan Horton brings him back around to green. Kibby taking advantage of that restart, jumps to the outside, trying to take that position away from Dale Durbin. Kibby still on the outside, pulls it back down in the line. Horton still your leader. Joey Durbin right there in second position. Dale Durbin third. Predators, you're on deck. Predators followed by the crates. Predators followed by the crates. Brian Horton, still your leader. And we're going to need 2 to go this time by. Kibby now to the inside of Durbin in that number 32. Trying to get himself onto the podium, and Kibby goes around. If you pull the plug wire off of it, it'll look like it shut off. And we're going green flag racing. Horton will still be your leader. Durbin, Taylor, and Kibby all going to see if anybody can get to Horton. Joey Durbin's been the closest. White flag in the air. Joey Durbin right there on the back bumper. Horton slides up. Here comes Joey Durbin down the inside. There's going to be some contact here. We're looking for the crossover. We're looking for the contact. And Horton's going to be end up on the bank. Joey Durbin getting the win. Dale Durbin second. Looked like Taylor was third. Horton led the whole thing, slides it up in turn 2. Looks like he may have went into defense mode, and sometimes they push when you do that. Sometimes you just got to drive your own race. Rode second for most of the race. It looked like Horton may have went into defense mode. It nosed out when he did it, and you were right there waiting for it. Who do you want to thank, man?
Well, first off, I got to thank my Uncle Dale. This is his cart. We're new to this, so we're just all kind of getting started. I got to thank Ocala Towing. I got to thank Universal Environmental and anybody and everybody that helps us out back there. You know, there's just so many good people back there, the Tharps, Elwood, Erickson's. I mean, the list goes on and on. So we're from the race car world, so this is a little new to us. But I know all those guys from Circle Track stuff, so it's been a big family back there, and everybody, I appreciate all the help.
And these two young men right here, they approve of the win. I heard the good job, Daddy, coming down the front stretch there. So, Joey Durbin, your winner. Let me slide around here and talk to Dale real quick. We'll get everybody in the picture. Okay, we'll go over here. Third place. Third place. See, you're waiting. You're waiting. Now, I had to look you up on.
I had to look you up on Facebook. I was like, I didn't write it down. I know him from Facebook. So you got yourself a third place tonight. Who do you want to thank, man?
We'll go ahead and start off with Durbin Land Clearing, Ocala Towing, DSR Racing. Got my dad, my uncles, grandpas. I mean, the list goes on. Elwoods, all of them guys.
Family game, right? What about this little man? I bet he turned some wrenches. Congrats, Ed.
Dale, got yourself a second tonight? Yeah, you're working on you. I think you're working on all of them, right?
Yeah, we're working out of my place down there and try to get them all going and try to have a little fun, you know.
Oh. We're glad you're coming to have some fun over here with us, and we hope you come back and run some more with us. That was your Box Stock 400 feature winner. Joey Durbin taking home $50 tonight, courtesy of TZ Motorsports. Up next, your Predator 375 race. This race tonight, sponsored by Nitro Fencing. Nitro Fencing has come on board this year, sponsoring all of our Predator races. It's 50 to win, 30 for second, 20 for third. If you got some fencing needs, get a hold of Nitro Fencing. Flagman says next time by. Ryan LaFrance was ready to go. Devin Curl, he ran earlier in our veterans race. He's an EMT. He's got that American flag out there on the 97B card. He is going to be leading them around to that green flag. Right behind him in that 72, Shane Horton coming back to run with us. Marion LaFrance in the 10. I'm just looking down the inside line because them are the ones I can see right here. And we're going to go green flag racing in your Predator 375 division. From the outside, that number 27. And we've got them going everywhere. It's a parking lot down in turn number 1 and 2. And we're back underway in this Predator 375 feature. Shane Horton trying to get himself his first win in go-kart racing, puts himself out front. Shane comes from the motorcycle racing world, actually has ran in the Daytona 200 and some other races. Been working on these go-karts, trying to learn the game. And right now, he's in the right position. Right behind him, Devin Curl. 27. I don't know who's driving the 27 tonight. I know who drove in the veterans race. We got Brian LaFrance in the number 10 in third. He's got a challenge to the inside, and I can't see the number on that little tiny side panel. Even with my glasses on, I can't see that darn number. We'll wait till he comes around the front stretch. It's the number 25. Tommy Bass. Tommy Bass gave up his seat to a veteran tonight to run, and that cart was first place in the veterans race. Kalen Hill, I believe, was the name. And Tommy Bass trying to work his way up to the front in that one.
Shane Horton. Been looking and looking and looking, trying to find speed. Trying to learn the gear game, and of course nobody going to give up the secrets. So he's had to just test and test and test. And right now he's found him something that's working.
Curl still second. Now Bass up to third. LaFrance into fourth. We're halfway home. A little bit of hand waving back there on the back straightaway. Just saying, hey, how you doing? Yellow flag, and just like that, the lead was erased. Horton, he looks back and goes, wait, where's everybody at? All right, we're back under green, and we've got Horton up front. Now Bass challenging for second. Curl trying to hold on to that position. Side by side down the back straightaway. Tommy Bass trying to get that number 25 cart into position to challenge for another win on the night. Bass brings it to second. Sets his sights on Horton. Horton levels it back off. Everybody kind of hopping around in the seats a little bit. Bass still right there in second. Curl, LaFrance, and Mitchell. 2 laps to go. Shane Horton cracks the face shield a little bit. It's a very humid night here, so anybody with any kind of glasses, even their regular face shields and all, everything's fogging up around here. Horton now looking at the white flag. They're 3 wide back there, battling to try to be the last one on the podium. Mitchell now riding into that position. Him and Curl, Mitchell and Curl side by side. You don't know if I'm saying him, right? But this one's going to go to Shane Horton, getting himself a win here at the Bullring. Bass, Mitchell, Curl, LaFrance, 27, Weigold, and a whole host of others rounding out that field. You know, Dale, I was looking at his face shield going, Tommy Bass, Tommy Bass, Tommy Bass. You're not Tommy Bass. You're Dale Rogers. Dale Rogers, second place finish tonight in the number 25. It's been a fast card all night. It won that veterans race. You wheeled it up there to second. Who do you want to thank tonight, Dale?
My buddy Tommy for letting me drive it. You guys for the track. RGM Motorsports, and of course Mr. Cliff. Everybody needs to pray for him. Mr. Cliff ain't doing too good right now.
We definitely want to say a prayer for Cliff tonight, and hopefully he's able to watch on Bullring Live. Hey, Cliff. They taking some pictures down there. Where's your fan club? Where's the dog at? Yeah. Holler, just whistle. She's waiting on you to get back. Shane Horton. Been playing with gear, and it looks like you finally found it tonight.
I found some tricks and learned my lesson on the gearing from some other tracks going the wrong way. Got it together. I'd like to thank my mom and dad. You, appreciate all the parts, all the help. Everybody for coming out, the track. Had a great time. This is fun.
It's always fun when you get it up front like that. The front end's clean. That's a good night. Corey Mitchell. Y'all were having too much fun back there. Oh, wait a minute. You didn't drive. He drove, didn't he? Wyatt, did you drive? Okay. We got the head bob and the no way. Corey Mitchell, third place tonight. Looked like you were having a lot of fun out there battling it out. Who do you want to thank, man?
Chop Speed Shop, man. He does all the work. I just drive. I get the luxury. I drive.
Well, yeah. That sounds good. Good job out there tonight, man. You're still here, Mr. Elwood? Crate 375 on the track right now. Crate 375. Box stock 350, then Masters. Box stock 350, then Masters. Make sure you're at the grid and ready to rock, folks. Green flag out for the crates. And not green flag out for the crates. There's a golf cart on the back straightaway and a yellow flag in the air. So your crate 375 class, been growing a little each week. We're up to 8 carts now. They finally got some of these motors floating around, so a little bit easier to get a couple of them out there, a couple more of them. And with this features only format tonight, you're getting to see a little bit of different racing. Some different folks on a different surface. Tracks took a lot of rain this week. So everybody had one practice to figure it out, take a guess, and see where they ended up. And right now, Harry Vance, he is in the lead. Harry, the handyman, as we know him, he is your sponsor of the trophies for all the adult classes tonight. Y'all give Harry a call. Check him out on Facebook, Harry the Handyman. He'll know he's got a green business card behind the Harry the Handyman thing there. Checked out some of his work. And right now, he's got this field behind him, hoping to keep it there, hoping to get one of the trophies with his name on it. But Rick Connectal got another plan, and Rick Connectal goes to the front. Right now, Harry Vance in a Connectal sandwich because he's got Connectals all around him. Here comes Kyle. Everybody bouncing around. And don't look now, but here comes Trevor Tharp down the inside in that number 21. Trevor Tharp won here the last time out. Sets his sights on the on third place now. There's a little bump back over there in number 2. Here comes Tharp down the inside. Going to try to work his way past Vance now. They come out of there side by side. Sometimes that higher groove might actually be a little smoother. Tharp now getting over the, we don't want to call them the whoop-de-doos, but with all the rain that's been around here this week, yeah, it's just glad that it's dry. Or drier. Halfway home, Rick Connectal, Kyle Connectal, Trevor Tharp, and a three-way battle for fourth place. Give a mention to Travis Brown in that number 80. His dad's in the hospital right now. Say hi to Jason Brown up there. Saying a prayer for you, buddy. Hope you feel better. You got them battling all around back there. That number 24, Randy Glick on the outside. Randy trying to find some running room on the outside. Right now, Rick Connectal still out front. Kyle Connectal cracks the shield, looking for a little bit of view. They just bounce them right through there now. They got a good little spot. They've been trying to push further and further down, and unfortunately, that's where it's the wettest. Give a mention, too, to Destiny Whitehouse. She's out there in that number 121, coming to run with us tonight. Dad Carl over here somewhere. Box stock 350, you're on deck. Box stock 350. You're going to lead in or follow in behind this one, and the Masters will be behind you. Rick Connectal got this one under control right now. Hoping it stays green, and it don't. There's a yellow flag. Amber Connectal puts a damper on Dad's lead. And that's going to tighten it all up. That brings Trevor Tharp right into this one. Gets everybody close back together. And we're going to go green next time by crate 375. Going to be decided in a 2-lap shootout. Rick Connectel, Kyle Connectel, Trevor Tharp. Randy Glick has moved up. Maybe Randy might find a little speed. You never know. Strange things happen in little 2-lap races like that. Green flag in the air. Rick Connectel going to lead him down the front straightaway. They fan around. Trevor Tharp was looking for a way through, and all he found was the bumps. Kyle Connectel holds on to that second. Here comes Travis Brown down the inside. Travis working on trying to get to fourth. White flag in the air. Brown and Glick side by side. Rick Connectel up a little bit. Seems like he's found a little smoother pathway through there. Down through 3 and 4 one last time. It's going to be off of turn 4. Rick Connectel getting that W. Kyle Connectel second. Trevor Tharp, Glick, Brown, Vance, and Whitehouse. Oh, and don't forget Amber Connectel. There she comes.
James Ray, if you're still here, we got your debit card. James Ray, if you're still here around the pits, we got your debit card.
You want to go jump in their picture?
Kyle, we'll just go ahead and interview you. Second place tonight. Looks like your tech had a different idea about where it wanted to be tonight.
Yeah, I came off like the last lap or something. I'm like, oh.
You know, anything. It's still there. At least it didn't leave. Who do you want to thank tonight, man?
I want to thank the Connectel Racing Team, the Marion County Speedway, and, you know, that's about it.
All right, man. Thanks for coming around with us. Rick Connectel got yourself a W tonight. Just thank that guy right there.
Well, that's one of the guys I want to thank, Mike Nicosia.
Just cut it off right there. Just thank Carl and say Carl.
Carl.
All right. Who else do you got, man?
Well, Mike Nicosia for helping me set my card up, and you know, kids coming out here having a good time.
I think Amber brought out that late caution and just wanted to make you work a little harder for it.
I thought she did. I wasn't sure.
Well, congrats on the win tonight, man. Thanks for coming around with us. Trevor Tharp brought it up to third. Who do you want to thank, man?
I want to thank TZ Motorsports for the trailer and all the parts and accessories. I want to thank Mom and Dad for everything they do for me, and I want to thank Charles for the hell of a setup he gave me for tonight.
Good job, man. Thanks for coming around with us. Box stock 350 taking the track now. After a few weeks of having the 400 and the 350 counts down a little bit, everybody came out in force tonight. We got over 100 cars here tonight, and that makes me happy. Definitely not time to go racing yet. One more. And they'll bunch them up back there. See if we can get them all back in line. And they were lined back up for the better part, so. They're going to jump all over each other. They're finding that little bump down in turn one. Once they figure out what's what with it, they'll be good. All right. Ivan and Lloyd Jr. jumping in another one tonight. And he's using that outside out there because there's no hole out there. He's going to try to make the most of it. That number 44 shoots it around the top of the bank, slides it around there. He's got Charles Smith right to his inside. Ivan going to look back to the inside. He's bouncing in the seat. Charles Smith, Ivan Lloyd Jr. Top two. Looking for anything out there. Smith out front. He's got a he got a Beckelheimer behind him now. We got one upside down. And we got a red flag on the track. We'll get a report for you as quick as we can. He's sitting up in the cart. They're checking him out down there. We got the replay coming up now. Let's see if we caught that on camera and who it was. Making sure everything's all right down there with them. They had some good racing going on, and then it just got a little hairy, a little fast. Get word that the driver is okay. slow getting any word up to the announcer. Looks like it was Dale Rogers taking the e-ticket ride up there. Dale's tough, though. They're going to grade off where he dug in right there. Again, we've had a lot of rain here this week. Several inches. The water table at the bottom of the corners comes right up pretty much to the ground level. And these guys have steady been working down further and further and further onto that berm. And they definitely found a soft spot down there. So we'll get ready to go back to green here. Charles Smith, your leader. Ivan Lloyd Jr. second. And Ryan Beckelheimer in third at number 11. Green is back out. Smith with a really good start. Connor Soltis in that number 61. And Christian Vincent in the 04 coming to run with us tonight. Box stock 350 action, $50 to the winner tonight. Connor Soltis looking to try to get on the podium, brings it up to third. Beckelheimer fights back on the outside. A little bit of contact out there. Beckelheimer back to the position. Vincent now pulls up to the inside of Soltis. Beckelheimer going to look on the outside of Lloyd and takes that position going down into turn number 3. Lloyd will fight back now on the bottom. Halfway home in this box stock 350 feature. And Charles Smith has got it out front. Beckelheimer up to second. He's found some speed there, but they were pretty good distance back once he got clear. So he's going to have to make up a little bit of ground here if he wants to catch Smith. Lloyd's still right there. Got the 25 up to fourth now. It looks like one of them bass carts, so we're just going to go with that. Winning out. I don't know who they got in it, but it's up to third place now. The 25 moving up to third. We'll see when they pull the helmet off. It'll be like one of them Scooby-Doo mysteries. Old people got it. 2 laps to go. Charles Smith still your leader. Beckelheimer, the mystery 25. Lloyd, Vincent, Soltis. White flag in the air. And Charles Smith looks like he's got this one in hand. Down off of turn number 4. Charles Smith takes the win. Beckelheimer will be second. The 25, then Lloyd, Vincent, Soltis, and Charlie Smith in the 123. Number 4, Aaron Alvarez, rounding out the field. We've got win money for box stock 400, crate. We still got Predator top 3 money up here, Junior 2 win money up here, and Run What You Brung win money up here.
See, I looked over and I seen this 25 cart coming through the field, and I'm like, I don't have him on my list, but that looks like one of them Bass carts. I guessed right, because I screwed it up with Dale was in the other one. So, but well, he's got him one for him, and
You got yourself a 3rd place. This your first run in a box stock race? No. Well, who do you want to thank, man? Go ahead.
Thank TJ Newton and Radical Racing, my boy and my lady for letting me play and have some fun, man. And thank God for keeping us safe.
There you go. And Dale for putting on a good show out there.
We could never be where we're at without him and Cliff and all of them. Man. They take care of us, buddy. They show us how to make them go in circles.
There it goes. There it is, man. Well, good job out there. How's your neck?
It's hurting.
That water table is all the way to the bottom. I can't tell you how many inches of rain we got here this week. I don't even know how he found any kind of dirt out there to make a racetrack out of. But you drove it up to second, and given a caution, you might have been there for a little bit more. Who do you want to thank, man?
Just my dad, my brother, and everybody that makes it possible. And Curtis for finally showing up one night.
There you go, for finally showing up. Good run out there, man. Charles, got you one. Who do you want to thank, man?
I'd just like to thank everybody in the pits helping. My wife, friends, family, and Corey Holly for the tires. Without him tonight, I wouldn't have been able to do it because I've been not feeling that great. And still managed to bring home a win.
There you go. Got yourself a W tonight in Box Stock 350. Well, it looks like we did have one entry for the Masters, and he wanted to come in here and get himself a win for Mr. Cliff. And after taking the e-ticket ride, he's going to come out and just do a green-white checker. He may not go very fast after the ride he took, but this one's for Cliff. If you watching from the hospital, bud, we're praying for you. Hope you're feeling better soon. We need you back at the track. Them guys got to have someone to do their tires. We have one entry for the Masters tonight. Dale Rogers comes out, makes himself a lap. I know you want to say hi to Cliff up there if he's still watching.
Oh yeah, he's watching. This for you, buddy.
Anybody else, man?
RGM Motorsports, you guys for putting on the show, and the track's awesome. Other than the hole I about tore up over there for y'all.
Yeah, if you had to dug that hole over there, man, I tell you what, the track was great and super smooth until you dug the hole up. I tell you what.
I didn't even know what happened.
Oh.